Hi, I'm Rob Shaw here at Strong Swift Durable, and I want to talk to you today about why we've started adding plans to our basic subscription package and how you can use that in your year-long training. What was happening is guys would come in on a mountainside, for example, and say, hey, I've been doing your mountain-based fitness sessions. I want to prepare for a week of skiing in Europe or something like that. And what should I do now? And I'd have to say, well, you need to cancel your subscription, do the dryland cycle, and then after you get back, resubscribe and get back on the base fitness stuff. On the military side, something similar would happen. The guys would say, hey, I got to take a PFT, on May 1st. I say, well, you want to cancel your subscription to the operator sessions, do the APFT plan or whatever the PFT it was, and then after you come back, resubscribe and get in. It was just an admin hassle for guys. And so what we've done is we've included some of those sport-specific and other plans in your general subscription, so that you can just subscribe and still be able to do most of the things you need to do for a regular athlete on the mountain or military tactical side. So here's all the different plans that kind of come with the subscription now, and I just want to run you through a couple examples. Let's just say that you're an Army, and here's the kind of the calendar for the year, and you've got a PFT or APFT coming up here. It's March 1st. You could, I tell you, do the operator sessions here until 3 to 4 weeks out, and then drop out of the operator sessions and start doing the APFT plan that comes with your subscription. Do that right before your PFT, and then after you're done, drop back in the operator sessions. Let's say, for example, that your battalion CO, he wanted to do a long battalion ruck, a 20-mile ruck or something, and you were a squad leader and you knew your guys weren't that fit. Well, before that battalion ruck, one of the plans that we improved here, just to improve a specific weakness, was a rucking improvement plan. You take your squad and a month or so before, pull out of doing your regular PT and start doing the ruck improvement plan so you're ready for battalion ruck. And then after this, you want to go back in the operator sessions. That's kind of the base fitness for military athletes. Let's say you get sent off to some school, some academic type school where you're in class all day and you don't have a lot of time to train. Included there is the busy operator training plan. So let's say you don't have an hour to train each day, you got 30 to 45 minutes. Well, I'd say, okay, go ahead and drop out of the regular operator sessions, which are 60 to 75 minute sessions, and do our busy operator plan, and that will get you through your school. And then let's just say on the military side, your family, you're taking you and your family to a ski area, someplace to ski for a week, and I will tell them, go ahead and drop out of the operator sessions. And even though you're a tactical athlete, through our stuff you also get access to all the mountain plans. So I tell you, well, go ahead before you're skiing, your ski week, 4 to 6 weeks before, drop out of the operator sessions, do the dryland ski plan, so you're ready for your ski week. So it's just a way that you can kind of mix all that stuff together and not have to bounce in and out of subscription and stuff, and it really, we think, increases the value of your subscription. Here's a mountain example. You're a regular mountain athlete. What we find is that a lot of mountain athletes don't just do one sport, right? They do all types of different sports. So I'd have you do our mountain-based programming. Let's say you're going to go do a desert rock climbing trip in April, like a lot of mountain athletes do here in America. I'd say, well, 4 to 6 weeks out, drop out of the mountain-based programming, get really sport-specific, do our rock preseason training program before you head off on your trip, and that'll get you really fit for that trip, really enjoy that week. Come back from a week, drop back into the mountain-based programming. Let's say that in June or July you want to come here to Wyoming and climb the Grand Teton in a day. I tell you, well, 4 to 6 weeks out, drop out of the mountain-based programming, drop into the Peak Bagger plan, get sport specific for the Grand Teton, train that hard 4 to 6 weeks out, then crush your grand trip. After you get done with Wyoming, go ahead and go back into mountain base. Let's say you live in Colorado and the ski areas that are open around December 1st. Again, I tell you, 4 to 6 weeks out, drop out of the mountain base sessions, do the dryland training program just like the military guy did, right before your ski area starts, and get you prepared for skiing. we wanted to included plans not only cover sport-specific events like that, but other things that might come up. For example, let's say you injure yourself. Let's say a military guy here takes and does a parachute jump, tweaks his knee, gets a tendon tear, has to go into surgery. While he's doing his rehab, his PT, he could be doing our leg injury training plan, which will train the rest of his body around his injury. Once he gets done with PT, he can do the post-rehab leg training plan. That comes with the subscription. So he can get everything back balanced and set and be ready to, and then after he's done with that, jump back into the operator sessions. It can also help, like I said, with weaknesses or just variety. Let's say you're a mountain athlete and you're hammering your legs hard during the ski season. You're a ski patroller or an instructor, or just have a lot of time in your hands. You're able to ski 3 or 4 times a week. And you said, I'm sick of the gym. I want to come in there. I did the dryland cycle. Well, you could do one of the military plans. Do the swim improvement training plan. So you can put some structure. And let's say instead you're going to be skiing, and before you went to ski every day, you went to the pool and did some swimming. So you leave your legs alone and really hammer your upper body and lungs, and so you'd be ready for skiing. Just a couple examples of why we kind of made this change, and then how you as an athlete can use the different plans in your subscription to hopefully take care of all your needs when it comes to different activities and events that you may be facing. If you have any questions about this, feel free to email me, just rob@mountainathlete.com, militaryathlete.com, strong-swift-durable.com, whatever. We're continuing to add plans to this as we kind of see needs, but our goal is to be able to create a system of base training and sport-specific stuff, which will cover all your needs out there as a tactical or mountain athlete. Thanks a lot.